10 years ago is obviously a long time ago for you guys, isn't it? Because you guys are about 7, aren't you? So 10 years ago is a long time. 100 years ago is even longer. And 1,000 years ago, I can't even imagine. But I want to take you back even longer than that, millions of years. Well, not quite 50 billion, but certainly 210 million years ago, this is what Bristol would have looked like. Bristol would have been lots of tropical islands, and it would have been very warm, a bit like the Caribbean is today. And it's on that island that there would have been Bristol's very own dinosaur. This is a picture of its skeleton, and Sophie's going to show you a bit more about the skeleton of the Bristol dinosaur in a moment. But this is what its skeleton would have looked like. But what was it called? Well, let's go over to the whiteboard over here and I can show you. So this is the name of the Thecodontosaurus here, okay? So we'll have a go at saying this. So the first part is Theco. Can you have a go at saying that? Dontosaurus. So the whole name, Thecodontosaurus. Have a go at that. Thecodontosaurus. Fantastic. And this means socket-toothed reptile. Socket, donto, like dentist, tooth, saurus, meaning reptile.
So if you all work together and try and put this together for me. Yeah, that's the top corner, isn't it? Yeah, well done.
Have you done this jigsaw with any other schools?
Yeah, we do it with every school we go to.
Oh. Can we do it again?
That's brilliant. So this is the actual size of Thecodontosaurus, okay? So, do we think he's a big dinosaur or a small dinosaur? It's quite a small dinosaur, really, isn't he, compared to the other big ones we've seen, like Argentinosaurus. What I want to show you now is exactly like how big he is in comparison to you guys. So, who's the tallest person in your class, do you think? Okay, right. So I want you to lie down and then stretch your arms out as far as they'll go. Okay. So is he taller or smaller than the dinosaur? Taller. He's taller, isn't he? So your classmate is a little bit taller than the dinosaur. So what do you think he might have done to protect himself?
He might whack them with his tail. He might strangle them. Whack the trees down when you want some leaves.
Okay, that's an interesting idea. To help him maybe get food.
Carry its babies. He has like a short tail and he has lots of babies, you know.
Okay, so you might have used it to carry things, maybe babies, okay.
Flip flies away.
Oh, as a fly swatter. That's brilliant, yeah.
Face.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
To make himself more warm in the night.
Okay, like wrap it around him, you mean? Okay.
Reaching up and trying to get the food.
Okay, so you've come up with some good ideas. But what his tail was used for was actually to help him balance. So you know when you're outside and you're playing and you might, you know, if you stand on one leg, you're going to fall over, aren't you? So sometimes, do you put your hands out like this to help you balance? Okay, so that's what the dinosaur used his tail for, okay? Because if you can see here, there's a lot of weight in his front end. So if he was running on his hind legs and he didn't have any balance, he'd just fall over flat on his face, wouldn't he? So this is what he needs his tail for, to help him balance. I've got some models of Thecodontosaurus's bones here. And what we're going to do is we're going to match them up to the bones on the jigsaw.
I think one somewhere on his leg.
Have a go and see if you're right. Yep, that's right. Fantastic, well done. So that's the dinosaur's thigh bone, okay? So this is the same bone as here on you. Yep, well done. Yeah, that's the dinosaur's skull bone. So think about that one. What do you think it looks like just by looking at it? What do you think it might be?
One of his claws.
Yep, correct. Well done. Yeah, it's one of the dinosaur's arm bones. And you might think that this big bone is just one big bone, but it's made out of loads of little ones. So if you do it like that, that's fantastic. So that's part of the dinosaur's spine. And if you feel down your back, can you feel those lumps down your back? So that's what you can feel in your body, okay? So this is all these little individual bones that make up your spine.
That was?
Yep, yep, fantastic. So that's the dinosaur's hip bone, the dinosaur's pelvis.